Are we gonna go live with any questions anybody has about any equipment? If anybody has any questions about any equipment, throw them in there. One of the questions I get a lot is, why don't we have free shipping? And that's because we like our customers that are local. So our price is already better than pretty much everybody else, and our quality is just as good as anyone. What's up? As just as anyone else. So the reason I don't have free shipping is because basically, if you haven't realized, every company just raises their prices to include the shipping, so it's not really free. And we don't do that. So that's why we don't have free shipping. So you might pay for our 10-pound bumper plates, you're gonna pay $45 and $25 shipping, which is $70.
Dad, this is what I'm looking for.
Okay, take it back. I'll be back in a minute. Which is $70. Whereas if you go to somebody else, you're gonna pay like $90 for the same thing, but you'll get free shipping. So you still save $20 with our bumper plates over somebody else's. Public gym. No, we don't have a public gym. We just sell the machines right now. We have two locations, one in El Paso and one in Las Cruces. Anybody have any other questions? That's the free shipping one's the one we get a lot, and we just don't want to honestly screw over our local people. So we don't have that because I have to raise the prices, and then the only people who will lose out are the people who have made our retail stores so popular in the Southwest. But our prices are still better than everybody else's, and our quality is just as good, if not better. Does anybody have any questions about anything specific? Any bars, any power racks? Thank you, Andy. Andy Ram 85. What else? If you have a school district around you, we do school districts, we do military bases, we do professional athletes' homes, we do anything. Commercial gyms, houses. What else? We have lifetime warranties on our bars. We have lifetime warranties on any welds, any frames. None of our cable machines. We have 5-year warranties on the cables, but we've never had anybody replace one in 22 years, so that's not happening. Anybody have any questions about anything coming up, or benches, or power racks, or why we don't have this, or if we're gonna have that, or the new lap pull downs, or anything like that, delivery, install, any of that stuff? We have some new equipment coming later on this year. Stop blocking my shots. We're gonna have some new equipment coming later this year. We're gonna have a lap pull down, plate loaded lap pull down that attaches to the back of the power rack. So you can have an all-in-one unit. It'll have a high lap pull down and a low row. We have a new bench coming, probably early summer. That's gonna be around $600. We teased it earlier. We have a post about it maybe from a month or two ago. I had to put it out real quick because Rogue had one that was similar that they charged $1,000 for, which is ridiculous. It's $1,200, I think, if you have the leg attachment. Ours is going to be $600, but I had to put it out because we had the prototype in our garage at our house, and I didn't want people to think we were copying the Rogue bench. So that's an earlier post. If you haven't seen it, you can go back and look at that. That'll be about $600. But yeah, it's very similar to Rogue's. Like, I think they call it the Manta Ray, and theirs is just extremely overpriced, and ours is just as good. I don't know if you guys use bumpers. If you use our bumpers or our dumbbells, our bumper plates have locked hook center rings. Rogue makes good beer. I've seen that whenever you log into the Rogue thing, it takes you to the beer website. We use lock center ring, so around the center ring, it has 2 bars welded to each side of that center ring, and then we pour it's virgin rubber because it's liquid. They pour it around the center ring so it locks it in. So that's why if you see like SciFit in El Paso, or some of the other CrossFit gyms in El Paso that have our stuff, or like the Border Patrol CrossFit gym, they've had our plates for like 18 months and we've never replaced a pair of 10s. We've never replaced a pair of 15s. because ours never break. Not never. They might in 10 years, I don't know. But ours don't break. Our center rings don't come loose and come out like the cheapy ones that a lot of companies sell. Because a lot of people don't know the difference in the bumper plates, right? So everything we sell is top of the line. Even though the price isn't top of the line, the quality is top of the line because I've had a home gym since 1998, and I'm not going to sell you crap. What's the other stuff coming down the pipeline? We have that new bench, the new heavy duty adjustable bench that has the leg extension. Like I was telling earlier, it's similar to we have a post about it. It's similar to the Rogue Manta Ray that they just came out with. I had to do a post on it around Christmas time, I think, or January, because Rogue released their crap or whatever. And so I had to show that we had a prototype in our garage because I didn't want people to think we copied the Rogue. Theirs is 1200, ours will be 600 with the leg attachment. And then hopefully later on we'll be able to add a leg extension, leg curl attachment to that bench as well. That thing's pretty beefy. It's like 150 pounds. It's pretty extreme. We still have the prototype at the house. That'll be 600. And then we have a new lat pull down low row that's going to attach to the back of our power racks. That's plate loaded. And then the other new things we have, if you haven't seen, we have the functional trainer, and then we have the lat pull down low row, the 300-pound stack. And then our functional trainer too is adult sized. So it has two 200-pound stacks, and it's also tall. I'm 6'5", 250, so sometimes if you see me in a video, this machines don't look very big. It's just because I'm pretty tall. But ours is 2,000. I believe the closest competitor maybe Rep might have one that's 2,500. Their $2,100 one is like a miniature version, a kid's version of what we sell, which is pretty funny. A commercial gym here in town actually got one, and they showed it to me, and I was like, it looks like a child's version. But on the website, you can't tell, right? It's $2,100 with free shipping. But when you get it, it's like 5 feet. It's terrible. We also are probably going to add later on in the year some 100-inch tall power racks for like CrossFit gyms and stuff like that. Probably just only in black to start off with, and see how that goes. Yes, the leg extension, leg curl. Yeah. So we're going to try to figure out a way to add that onto our bench. It's already got the attachment for the leg attachment at the top of the pad, so you can do like all the extreme angles of decline and everything. We don't have the GHC reverse hyper combo unit, unfortunately. We're still like a really small company, and right now it's me and my wife and like 6 of us, and we run 2 retail locations also, so we just kind of run out of space. So we're slowly like adding, like this year we had the functional trainer and a 300-pound stack lat pull down low row. We're gonna add some ropes. We're gonna add the lat pull down low row that attached to the rack, and the new bench, and that'll probably be like the 5 things we had this year. And then maybe we'll add a few more pieces next year, and then we'll kind of go from there, because we just don't have the space or the size right now to, like, every single sell we make in our retail space, we're like still excited. You know, we still get excited that people come in and see our stuff and they're like, holy shit, this is really awesome compared to like Dick's or Academy or some other crap. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna look at that, and then you come see our stuff and you're like, oh, okay, I see the difference. If you go and like check out, if you know somebody has Rogue stuff or Rep or something like that, come look at our stuff, and I think you're gonna be surprised. Well, we're not surprised, but people that come in our retail shops all the time, they seem to be pretty surprised at the quality we have. Like, nothing we sell is home gym grade, right? Nothing is crap. Everything I sell you're gonna buy like a power rack once. You're gonna buy the one-time bench. You're gonna buy our dumbbells. So our dumbbells have pinned heads also, so the handle goes into the head. It's pinned, and then they pour the steel around it. Then they rubber coat it. You're gonna buy stuff from us, and it's gonna be, you buy it once, and you're gonna have it for your whole life, and then your kids are gonna have it their whole lives. It's gonna keep going until somebody stops working out eventually, or not. But nothing we sell is like a home gym quality. You're not gonna die on it. You're not gonna get hurt. Everything we've way over engineered, from our swing arms to our safety straps to our dumbbells. Yeah, that'd be great. Come on down. Sure, that'd be awesome. To our safety straps, to our dumbbells, any of that stuff. Like, nothing we sell is, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna have it forever. It's the other thing too, is it's always gonna look good. Like, all of our designs, all the new stuff we've been designing, like, we use laser cut stuff. We don't use stickers. We try to do everything like high end. All of our barbells are needle bearing bars or Cerakoted. I mean, Cerakote's what they use on like rifles and all kinds of like vehicles and stuff like that. You bake it on. Ha! That's funny. Hey, if you can bench 250, you'll be able to bench me pretty easy. That's what I weigh. What I was gonna, yeah. So nothing we have is crap. Like all of our barbells are high end. Yeah. So let's say a Rogue Cerakote power bar is like $450. Ours is $325. I will put our bar against anybody's bar in the industry at any time. I don't give a shit who it is, how long they've been making them, if it's Texas Power Bar, if it's Rogue or whoever. My bar is going to last just as long as theirs are, if not better. I know because we designed them. I know the tensile strength of my bars. Like, you're not going to break one. I try to break our bars. I put videos out. I try. We do have new monoliths that are coming out that are going to be black. Those are also coming. Or do you mean a different kind? Do you mean a different, more specific? Do you have a different kind of monolith you mean? Or just the ones we have now would be the same design. They'll just be black and stainless instead of the orange. We'll have both. But our barbells are high-end needle-bearing bars. You get those from anybody else, you get started at $400, you know what I mean, to get like a really high-end bar. The thing is, I've always had a home gym, so we started a company so that people could have home gyms and not have to get like a second mortgage. I mean, if you come to our store and you buy a power rack and a bar and a weight set and a bench, you're going to be around $2,000, maybe a little bit over. If you go to Rogue, you're going to be at $1,500 to get the exact same rack we have. And ours is the same depth and stuff because I'm a big guy, so I want big racks. You're going to be at the same, you're going to be at $1,500 before you ship it. And you don't have a bench, a weight set, or a bar. If you come from us, you're going to leave. And you can go through our website, you can get 0% financing. Hey, if you're military or law enforcement, I'm law enforcement. If you're military or law enforcement, you can come down and we'll give you a 5% off. So it's going to take off of a set like that's $100 off. You're going to be under $2,000 for a home gym startup set. And then you just build on from there. And we've got everything in stock. If you haven't seen our store in El Paso or Cruces, or go to the El Paso one especially, it's like 5,400 square feet. You walk in, you can literally walk in. No, we're in New Mexico. Yeah, we're in New Mexico. We're at the southeast corner of New Mexico by the Texas border with El Paso. So we have a store in Las Cruces and we have a store in El Paso. The stores are about 40 miles apart. But, so if you have anything like that, let us know. But like if you guys have any questions, like you want me to test something, send me an email to us, message me on Instagram. That's the other thing too, is if you message us on Instagram, I answer. We don't have somebody else answering. I'm going to answer. So if you have a question that's specific, it's going to come from me. You're not going to get some bull crap like third party that's going to give you bull crap. And we're pretty fast on answering. Same thing with our emails. If you have any questions about bumper plate stuff, like if you want me to test anything, I throw our 10s and our 15s off the top of our racks or off our warehouse, like 12 feet, 15 feet in the air on the concrete all the time. We might do that. I don't care about, I don't see the hype with the 1-inch hardware. Let me tell you why. One, they cost the same to make. Everything costs the same to make, whether I make 1-inch holes or 5/8-inch holes. So the fact that Rogue and Rep and all these companies have, they literally charge you more to buy 1-inch accessories and 1-inch racks, and it costs them the exact same. So I think Rogue started that, or maybe Sornex did, and so then Rogue followed, and et cetera, et cetera. So you're just paying more for the exact same thing. I use 5/8-inch racks because I like the west side spacing, which you can see. I'm sitting in my home gym right now, which you can see. For bench press, that 1-inch difference can make the difference between me dropping 405 and breaking a rib, or me dropping 405 on my safeties and it doesn't bother me. Because I've dropped 385 on my chest before and hit the safeties. So 1-inch means you have to have 2 inches of space, pretty much as a standard. And that's why we don't have 1-inch ones, because we'll probably eventually make them because that seems to be where everybody's going, right? Everybody wants 1-inch hardware, I have no idea why, or 1-inch racks. So we'll probably make them in 2024, maybe 2025. But right now, our bread and butter is the 5/8 because my personal preference is the west side spacing. Specifically because of bench press, because I like to bench inside the rack. So I would rather have people be safe and doing that than kind of follow the trend of just 1-inch holes. Does that answer your question? Your father figure? Hopefully. If not, let me know. But if we do that, then obviously I have to have like twice as much warehouse space because now I have to build 1-inch hardware, swing arms, all that stuff. Actually, we are coming out with the free motion swing arms up for the 1-inch hardware because I had a lot of people ask me for it. Yeah, so we've had a lot of people ask for these because we have the copyright on them for them free motion ones. So we will have those in 1-inch holes probably. Although I've sold a lot of the 5/8 inch ones to people with like Rep PR 5000 racks and Rogue Monster racks. But I don't have them right now. I mean, we're getting them this year though. So that would be the only thing we have in 1-inch hardware because it's such a 1-inch holes are like giant rims on cars played out. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't get the hype. I don't understand the 1-inch hole thing. I mean, I guess it looks cool. Everything's uniform. It's got holes everywhere. But if you notice, like our new version 2 power racks, I don't have one even in my own house, which I'll have to switch out eventually. But our new power racks have 2-inch holes, the 5/8 inch holes, but 2 inches apart everywhere. All the sides of the cross members, all sides of the uprights, and everywhere. So essentially, it's the exact same thing as the 1-inch people have out now. The difference is we also have the benefit of the west side spacing. So that's my thing, is the safety for bench. I don't think it matters a lot on squats, but I squat outside the rack anyway. I like to bench inside. I'm lazy, so I set everything up for my bench inside with my monolift arms, and then I have my J caps on the outside because I'm just apparently too lazy to move them back and forth. So, any other questions before I take off? Anybody? Any new equipment? If you see rubber coated on our website, the tri-coat plates are. Bought a pair about 400 pounds and here you go for next. Sweet, awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Appreciate the support. That I was telling people earlier. We try to keep low prices and that's why we don't do free shipping, because I don't want to raise the price to be free shipping, right? Like a lot of people do. I mean, I think I've talked to the owners of Rep. They're super nice dudes, but I think what happened is they raised their prices and did free shipping in Denver, which is where they're out of. And then people started complaining. And then what do? They don't even have a distribution center in Denver anymore, or a store where local people can pick up. You can pick up in California or Pennsylvania, which isn't even where they're from. Like, we're from down here. And we want to keep the people like of El Paso and Las Cruces, Albuquerque. We get Tucson over here, West Texas, like Artesia, Deming, Alamogordo. We want to keep those people happy. So if I raise my prices to do free shipping, all I'm doing is crapping all over my local people that have been that's the reason we exist, because of local people. I mean, half our business is local, half is shipping. But now with that new El Paso store, it's starting to shift more to local, even though we do ship a lot. But so we don't want to screw with local people. We want to keep everything quality. I mean, and you're going to come see our bumper plates, our plates, or whatever, and you go to Dick's or Academy or Big Five or whatever, Walmart, and they're junk. The stuff they sell is junk. You're going to buy it. Actually, our dumbbells right now are cheaper than Walmart. I think Walmart's $2 a pound, so is Titan Fitness, so is Rep. Ours are $1.70. And if you get sets, they're even cheaper than that. And ours are going to last you forever. Like, I've had my dumbbell set that we've designed ours off of for 15 years. I've never broken a dumbbell. And we don't have a lifetime warranty on our dumbbells. But if you have a 40-pound dumbbell or 50-pound dumbbell and it's been at your house and you dropped it, you've had it for a couple of years and you dropped it and it's loose or something, we're going to give you a new one because we care about our local people. So we're not going to fuck you over, and sorry for the cussing, but we're not going to screw you over because that's not our thing. Like, we want people to come back to us and tell everybody how awesome we are. If you look at our Google reviews and our reviews, everything's 5 stars. Everything is 5 stars. Unless you didn't order from us. I had one girl, I think, talk crap about us once who never bought anything from us. And what's up? So, anyway, alrighty. Well, this is our live feed. Well, I'm gonna try to do this maybe once every couple weeks, and just see if I can catch. Thank you very much. Yes. Any problems you have too with our stuff, just email us and we'll take care of it. Like, that's all we care about is the customer service is first. It's the same as our equipment. Both those things are the best. Like, we're gonna offer you the best of both, and that's it. You're not gonna get any shit from us. You're not gonna get another person. It's gonna be me or my wife or somebody that's gonna reply to you. So, alrighty, I'm gonna take off. If you guys have any other questions, just message me on Instagram. I'll answer them. Thank you.